Hey y'all, Josh with Sun & Ski Sports. We're gonna talk about wakeboards today and make sure you choose the right one. So a few things about wakeboarding is you wanna make sure you pick the right board for you. So as a beginner, a continuous shape is gonna be a much smoother ride, easier, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. As you start jumping the wake and doing more tricks, then a 3-stage rocker is gonna give you a little bit more pop behind the wave to give you that air time to do the tricks. A few things to point out is bindings. You have closed toe, which work great if it's only your board. But if you want a board that can fit multiple people that are learning, an open toe is going to be the best, as the size range of your foot can maximize the amount of people that use the board. So on these closed toe bindings, they have an easy cinch system where you just click the button, pull them up to loosen them up, tighten them, and then you can see on the right binding here, you can snap them into the binding and then they stay put while you're riding. Your stance is the next big question of where do I put these bindings? So on the board, you'll see here, there'll be different binding mounts that you can go. It's really a personal preference and something you just gotta kind of play around with. I usually like, standing centered over the board. You'll have center holes on the board to know where that is, but then also kind of just see as you're just kind of standing there what feels natural. You can go straight out, side to side with your foot just at a slight. On the bindings, you will see 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. That is gonna be your angle, which that is probably the most important when figuring out what works for you. Remember to bring that screwdriver on the boat, so if you set it up on shore, you have it on the boat so you can change it. If what you did first round isn't working, you can always switch it up and get it right the second time. Another important fact is your fins. Some will come with 2 and no spots to have the middle fin. A middle fin is going to be better for a beginner just starting to learn. Just like wake surfing, it's going to keep you in the wave, in the middle as you're learning, and then as you want to get a little bit more aggressive, you take out that fin, the board is gonna move a lot faster versus holding that traction in the middle or outside the wave wherever you go. There are different types of fins. So you either have your screw in, which you can change. Different sizes are gonna do different things. So thicker fins are gonna hold you into the water versus shorter fins are gonna give you a little bit more freestyle, a little bit more area that it's gonna let you kind of play. So this board has 2 fins that you can screw in, so you can change the lengths of them. The other board I like to ride has molded in fins, so you never have to take them in and out. It just has a center slot that you can add an extra fin. So if you're a beginner and you want more stability, then you're able to either leave it in, and then when you're ready to take it off, you can have something that's a little bit more fun and playful on the wave. The next thing is, what size wakeboard should I get? Size is a big thing, so I always say your height and weight is the biggest determination factor of what size you should get. So I would always check the spec sheet on sunandskisports.com for the best board for you.